In reality, there's always kind of two sides and the truth is somewhere in between. So a lot of the reasoning was kind of embellished on his side.
On there, he said he wanted to be professional and he wanted us to do well, but then proceeded to absolutely just drag us through the dirt and put our names, my name, to be honest, through the dirt.
He's going hunting, and here comes a fight, Standy! A 5-streak, and clutch again. We are going to it. It is written in the stars. It is a mat 5. Around 11. At the same time, Scrap's going to find him. He goes down to a 3 versus 3. Pixie looking for the player. A standing fight. Take down Ultra in an outrageously great series. What a time to be alive.
Standy and Scrappy, two pro Call of Duty players, once teammates on Toronto Ultra, now have an intense feud going into the Modern Warfare 3 Call of Duty League season. They joined Toronto Ultra together at the beginning of the Modern Warfare 2 season, but now have become rivals in the pro Call of Duty scene. So how exactly did this feud begin? Standy started competing in challengers during Modern Warfare 2019 and quickly made a name for himself within the scene. He was dropping solid performances and was rising to the top of the prospects list of challengers players heading into Call of Duty Cold War. People were starting to recognize his talent, and he proved that he was one of the best in challengers, being named the Challengers Cup #9 MVP in 2021. This caught the attention of many Call of Duty teams, and one specific team decided to give him a chance, and that was Minnesota Rocker. He made an incredible rookie debut against Optic, dropping a 1.52 KD, and he had everyone on high alert, showing that he belonged in the league. He ended up winning Stage 5 that season, securing the Player of the Stage award, showing his incredible skill with the SMG. And Scrappy, now known as Scrap, has been playing at local LAN since he was a young kid, and he's one of the most infamous trash talkers in the Call of Duty scene, which is honestly great for the scene in my opinion. But he started making waves during Call of Duty Cold War. However, he vowed to himself that he was going to go hard in Call of Duty Vanguard, and that's exactly what he did. He quickly rose to the top, and his raw talent was recognized by plenty of challengers rosters. He started making moves in challengers, playing for a team called UYU, and then eventually he got a spot on the Toronto Ultra Academy roster, where he really started to flourish and catch the attention of a lot of CDL pro teams. He even placed second at Call of Duty Challengers Champs and showed his skill was levels above everyone else. On top of that, his trash talk was next level, making him stand out from a lot of the other players. But heading into the Modern Warfare 2 season, Standy and Scrap got picked up together, joining Toronto Ultra alongside Insight and Kleenex, and this roster was extremely solid on paper, and they were looking to be one of the top teams heading into MW2. Early on in the season, Toronto Ultra found success, placing second in the Major 1 qualifiers and fourth at Major 1, showing that they belonged at the top of the pro scene. But things behind the scenes were quickly starting to fall apart. During the qualifiers for Major 2, Toronto Ultra placed second. However, going into Major 2 alongside Standy, the team finished 6th, and it became clear that the team dynamic just wasn't working anymore. The coach of Toronto Ultra, Flux, said this in an interview. He said, "It became very clear to us, if it wasn't already, that there was some dysfunction in the team, particularly in the way we exited Major 1 and Major 2. We were definitely having some problems with communication and teamwork and closing out games. We were making some real amateur mistakes, and it became clear to us as a team and coaching staff that a change was probably needed." And that's what the team decided to do. After dropping Standy, going into Major 3, Kleenex, Insight, Scrappy, and their new pickup Pixie ended up winning Major 3, placing first and winning $200,000. And it would be less than 2 weeks later that Toronto Ultra announced that they would be dropping Standy off of the roster, and he would now be an unrestricted free agent. This came to a surprise to a lot of people. It became clear that there was underlying drama going on behind the scenes that was yet to be revealed. Standy was looking for another team, and with his clear talent, he was bound to get picked up pretty quickly, and that ended up happening when he joined Las Vegas Legion on March 24th, 2023, alongside Temp, Clayster, and TJ Halley. On March 27th, Toronto Ultra released their Major 3 trailer for their documentary. Each major, Toronto Ultra would release a documentary similar to how Optic drops the process for each major, and in it there was some clear shots at Standy, and the team explained why they dropped Standy from the roster, and this is where the Twitter war began. In response to the trailer, Standy said this: "My bad for wanting to try an S&D practice." And then Scrap posted a picture of a play that Standy made that costed them the game, and Standy responded, "I made a bad play and I held myself accountable, man. I just wanted to try that one day." And then Scrap said, "I don't care no more. Everything you say is to make you look like a good person this whole time. You got dropped because you are the most selfish player, not because I have a good connection with Charlie. I hear dumb stuff from you all the time." And Standy responded saying, "I don't do anything to look good. I got dropped and was upset you were spinning in circles shooting at the sky in S&D practice. 95% of the time you were always going hard. Either way, you're one hell of a player and best of luck. I'm not the most selfish player, and that's not true at all." And then Scrap finally responded saying, "Up 100, about to beat Florida, and we lag out. And instead of you being pissed, you say, 'Thank God we lagged out. I was getting on.' Everything you do is for your own good." This was a pretty intense feud that no one saw coming, and it was clear that Toronto Ultra wasn't meshing well with Standy on the roster, leading them to drop him from the team. And then finally on March 28th, Toronto Ultra released their full documentary where Scrap had this to say.
He went on there, he said he wanted to be professional and he wanted us to do well, but then proceeded to absolutely just drag us through the dirt and put our names, my name, to be honest, through the dirt. You know, then he's on stream rooting for other teams and waiting and praying on our downfall, and you know, that's just weird. Unprofessional. I wish him the best of luck. I hope he's on another team this year so he can absolutely get chokeslammed.
I mean, this man did not hold back at all. Standy wanted to move on from the situation and just let his game do the talking, and that's what happened whenever Toronto Ultra faced against the new Las Vegas Legion on April 14th, 2023. This was the first time that Standy would play his old team. There was a lot of suspense and build-up leading up to this match, as you could tell. And on paper, Toronto Ultra was supposed to win the match. And this was honestly one of the craziest finishes during the whole CDL season when this happened.
He's going hunting. He's going hunting, and here comes the fight, Standy! A 5 streak, and clutch again! The bodies are being shot, it's 5-1 to Legion!
A few moments later.
Trying to bait for him, but nobody in the end. Pixie's gonna fall. It is written in the stars. It is a map 5, around 11 something, looking for players. Not gonna find anything, and they get out of the point as well. They're gonna go for this at the same time. Scrap's gonna find him. He goes down to a 3 versus 3. Pixie looking for the player. Kleenex is all that stands in front of them, and down he falls. And the Legion take down Ultra in an outrageously great series. What a time to be alive!
Yo, I thought they were gonna lose that game, but Standy ended up clutching up in the end and letting them know. Unfortunately, this will be the last time they would face off against Toronto Ultra because Vegas didn't have the best start to the season and they fell short, not making champs that year. And in the end, Toronto Ultra would continue to find success with their replacement, placing second at Call of Duty Champs 2023, winning $660,000, which is a pretty good paycheck, man. And the team was doing extremely well during this event. But this was not the end of the drama. And as of this week, the drama continued on Zuma's live stream where he talks about the Call of Duty League, and he brought up the Standy split from Ultra earlier in the season and said Toronto Ultra could have won if Standy was still on the roster. And guess who was in his live stream? None other than Scrap. And during this live stream, in response to what Zuma was saying, he said that it was cap and that they were not winning if Standy was on the roster, throwing some more shots at Standy, making this feud continue to go onward. And it'll be interesting to see how this season turns out. So what's next for the Scrap and Standy beef? Well, this year going into Modern Warfare 3, Toronto Ultra decided to pick up Envoy. So now their roster is Scrappy, Kleenex, Insight, and Envoy. And it's not confirmed yet, but rumors are going around that Standy is staying on Vegas Legion alongside Attach and Purge. It is no doubt that Standy and Scrap are incredibly talented players. It's unfortunate that their roster on Toronto Ultra didn't work out because they would have been extremely good either way. But I hope that they both find success in this upcoming year, and it will definitely make for some interesting storylines. So what do you think down in the comment section below? I wish these two the best of luck going into the season, and it should be an interesting year. With that said, thank you guys so much for the recent support on the videos. I'm excited for this upcoming season. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.